आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
Today is India's 75th Independence Day. Our glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. And AIR News has been bringing you a glimpse of the struggle every day for the past 1 year as part of the Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav.
पर मनाओ जब आजाद भारत का दिन, उस घड़ी तुम हमें भूल जाना नहीं.
In our final episode today, we go back 75 years ago on the eve of 15th August 1947, when, in the words of the first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, India made its tryst with destiny. The speech captured the essence of the triumphant culmination of the Indian independence movement against the British colonial rule in India.
Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom.
Dr. Rajendra Prasad, in his capacity as the President of the Constituent Assembly, outlined a vision for India.
Our public servants in various departments of government have to shed their role as rulers and have to become true servants of the people that their compeers are in all free countries. The people and the government on their side have to give them their trust and assure them conditions of service in keeping with the lives of the people in whose midst they have to live and serve. We welcome the Indian states which have acceded to India, and to their people we offer our hands of comradeship. To the princes and the rulers of the states we say that we have no designs against them. We trust they will follow the example of the King of England and become constitutional rulers. They would do well to take as their model the British monarchical system, which has stood the shock of 2 successive world wars when so many other monarchies in Europe have toppled down. To Indians settled abroad in British colonies and elsewhere, we send our good wishes and assurances of our abiding interest in their welfare. To our minorities, we give the assurance that they will receive fair and just treatment and their rights will be respected and protected.
Prasad also mentioned the important task at hand, the making of the Constitution.
One of the great tasks which we have in hand is to complete the Constitution, under which not only will freedom and liberty be assured to each and all, but which will enable us to achieve and attain and enjoy its fulfillment and its fruits. We must accomplish this task as soon as possible so that we may begin to live and work under a constitution of our own making, of which we may all be proud and which it may become our pride and privilege to defend and to preserve to the lasting good of our people and for the service of mankind.
India has been living through the ideals of its great freedom fighters and statesmen who sacrificed their lives for the nation and served in various constitutional positions. In its 75th year of independence, India is unbound and is the world's largest democracy with huge economic potential and social capital.
Let us all move together through the immortal voice of Sucheta Kriplani singing Sare Jahan Se Acha Hindustan Hamara in the Constituent Assembly 75 years ago on the 15th of August 1947 towards the century of Indian independence in 2047.
Sare jahan se acha Hindustan
Jai Hind.